Hi, everybody. How's it going? I'm here live from France. I hope you can hear me loud and clear. Um, it's 7 o'clock here. It's 6 o'clock where you are. And I'm Fuzzy Jones. And this is The Great Fuzzy Escape. I hope you've had a good week. I'm just here in my studio. Chilling out this evening with you. First of all, I'll just do a quick safety announcement. So please let your parents know that you're online tonight watching this on YouTube. If you're going to use any of the chat, I encourage you to chat. Please do ask me questions. I'll try and catch up with them because the delay is about a minute. So just bear with me. But please don't use your real name. Please use something, so people don't recognize you. Cool. Shall we get started? Is everybody there? Good. Okay. So this week, I have been doing all sorts of things. Today I went down to the beach and did a bit of a litter pick. As you know, I'm a bit of a climate change activist, and I just wanted to go and do my bit today. So I went down with a bag and some gloves and a little stick, and I picked up some of the plastic that has washed upon the shore here. But I'll show you the video. I'll do that now, shall we? Do you want to watch that video? It was a little bit depressing, but I felt like I did my bit. So anyway, I'll pass you over to our roaming reporter, Fuzzy, on the beach. So here we go. I will share my screen with you if all technology works. There she is. Here we go. Hi guys, it's Fuzzy here. As you can see, I'm back on the beach. It's lovely and sunny today. There you go. Beautiful day. We've had a few days of rain and now the sun's come out, so I thought I'd come down on the beach and do a bit of a litter pick because I noticed when I came down the other day there's a lot of plastic that's got washed up on the shore here. Even for a beautiful beach like this, it's quite depressing to see what us humans do. I'll show you a bit here. You can see all that. There's all sorts of bits and bobs. Plastic bag. A bottle. I'm finding toothpaste tubes. Some black plastic there. And it just gets washed up like this. Some lids. Horrible. And if I just show you here, if you can see these little white things, tiny little white balls, and they're bits of plastic that have been rolling and rolling and rolling in the sea, and they've turned into these little plastic balls. And these little shards of plastic here all mixed in with that wood. All these tiny bits and bigger bits. So I've filled up half the bag already, and I've only been here for 5 or 10 minutes, and I can only take the big bits really. So yeah, it's horrible, and I knew it was bad because I wrote a song about it that you're gonna see, and but I mean, you don't see it. When I lived in Leeds in the city, you don't see it on your doorstep as much. You don't see how it's affecting nature, and being here close to it, you see
it here now everywhere. So I've got my very fetching gloves, and I've got this stick that I made, and I've got a plastic bag, and I'm going out. I'm just doing as much as I can, really. It's only a little bit, but if you want to do this at home, you can do. And just be careful. Don't pick anything up that looks dodgy. Make sure you wear gloves. But you can do your bit too by, if you're seeing a litter in the street, put it in the bin. You can encourage your parents to buy refills for things like hand wash and laundry liquid, or you can use soap instead. You can drink tap water instead of buying bottles of water. That's a really good thing, because we've got a really big plastic problem, and it's causing wildlife a lot of pain, because animals are ingesting this and thinking that it's food, and then they're dying. So we've got to help our planet, and we can help. We can do some positive stuff. It's really simple. But just make sure you get permission first if you're going to go and do a litter pick, and wear gloves and get a litter picker and a bag. But I'm sure when you get back to school, schools can help and your parents can help. So yeah, we've only got one planet, and we've got to look after it because it's beautiful. Anyway, I better get on with it, and I'll pass you back to Fuzzy in the studio. See you later, kids. Bye.
Thanks, Fuzzy, so much on the beach. So that was quite an eye-opening experience today. It just was never-ending plastic on the beach, and I did find some really random stuff. I'm gonna share some pictures now that with you of things I found on the beach. Here we go. Where's my... Let's go to the beginning of this slideshow. So yes, plastic tide certainly is a plastic tide. So the dunes around here are protected, and so you're not supposed to really walk on the dunes. They're beautiful, and they've got fences around so people don't walk on them, because there's lots of flora and fauna in them that is really delicate. So that's good. They're protected. So that was a sign from today. So these are this thing on this red thing. I don't know what it was, but I think it's a child's toy, but it was pretty big. So that was one of the first things I saw. And there's lots of white plastic bits of rope that could get caught around animals' necks or any part. They could eat it. Lots of that on the beach. Plastic bottles, lots of plastic bottles, and loads of these tiny little bits of debris that I really don't know how you get rid of that. Yeah, lots of those tiny... You see those things on the right? They're those little balls I was talking about, and they're tiny bits of plastic that have just been rolled over so many times in the sea that they become like little tiny bits of sand themselves. They're quite pretty, but it's not good. It's not good. And then, yeah, so there was a bottle of bleach. Hopefully it was empty. I didn't pick that one up. I was a bit worried about what was in it. Then there was, that little thing on the left that looks like a satellite. I picked that up. So I ended up, with all sorts of stuff. In the picture on the right, that's pate. And I think it still had pate in it. I picked that up, and that air freshener. That's my bag. It was very full, very heavy. Then on the right there, that's the layers of plastic that have rolled into the dunes from the sea. So it goes quite deep down, which is... it's not nice, is it? And these were the most random things I found. A Wellington boot, and an onion. Well, we are in France. There's always got to be an onion somewhere. I think that's it for the slides. And we'll just go to Fuzzy, who was lost in the forest for a moment.
Hi, Fuzzy here. I'm just trying to get back from the beach, but I've just got a bit lost in this forest. Who knows where I am? This is the adventures of Fuzzy, and I've got a full bag of plastic, and it's pretty heavy now. See you back at the studio, hopefully.
So luckily, Fuzzy did make it back to the studio, and with a big bag of plastic. So if you want to go out, just if you see anything, pick it up, put it in a bin. Like Fuzzy said on the beach, try and use reusable stuff. Try and drink water from the tap, that sort of thing. And now I'm going to play you the song and the video that I made, and it's called Plastic Tide. And I wrote this in Leeds, and I did the video in my little house in Leeds before I came to the beach. So, and then I'm going to teach you a bit of it. So I want you to get your ukuleles out or your guitars, and afterwards we're going to have a bit of playing. But here we go. I'll share this with you. And hopefully you won't see me in the corner. All right, here we go. So this is Plastic Tide, everyone.
The seahorse rode the tide of a strange plastic kind, held on with all its might, with no idea it wasn't right. And the octopus said it was time to find a new place for them to hide. But above, the men were drinking from the plastic that kept sinking to their precious homes below. But who would know? Who would know? So we turn the tide of the greatest of oceans wide, played like gods until we cried, and threw our toys over the side. And the octopus, with its great mind, was aware of its own place and mine. Said, I've been doing lots of thinking, and it's time that you were shrinking. All the stuff that you were making so bad, making me sad. The seahorse rode the tide of a strange plastic kind, held on with all its might, with no idea it wasn't right. And the octopus sighed a great sigh, and the ink welled up in her eyes, 'cause she knew the seas were changing and the coral reefs were fading, but the people up above them never see the sea strange plastic kind.
There we go. Well, I hope you like that song. So yeah, the message is just try and use less. You try and use less plastic. I know it's hard, but we got to try. We've got to try. So now I thought I'd teach you a bit of this song. And it doesn't matter if you've never played the ukulele before or the guitar. So there's 3 chords that I'm going to teach you. And the first is a C. So you can do the C on the guitar if you know how to play the C on the guitar. But if you've got a ukulele in front of you, you want to put your middle finger on the bottom string for the C. That's it there, just one string. It's really easy. And just stroke it like you're brushing some cookies off a table, just gently, so you get a nice even sound. And that's the rhythm that I use. But you can just do that for now. Then we've got, it's very easy. Then we've got the top string now. The same finger, move it up to the top string, and that's an A minor. So again, so we've got the C and the A minor. And then we go to an F, which is just 2 fingers. So it's the top string and it's that 3rd string down. Can you see that? 3rd string down there on the 1st fret. Now, if you don't know, these spaces between there, those bits of metal are called frets. So that's the 1st fret, that's the 2nd fret, that's the 3rd fret, and so on. It goes all the way down. So F is, you see that? I've got 1 finger on the 1st fret and 1 finger on the top on the 2nd fret. So here we go. Let's try. And it's the same chords on the guitar. So if you know how to play guitar, just get that out now and give it a go. The C, the A minor, and the F. So that is the verse of my song. Should we play it together? 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. F. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. C. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Again, and then I do this kind of rhythm, but you can just keep it simple if you want. And it goes like this.
The seahorse rode the tide of a strange plastic kind, held on with all its might, but no idea it wasn't right.
So that's how the verse goes. So you saw the way you just had to watch my fingers, the way they move. So so now you can, if you want to watch my video again, you can play along to it. So it's just C, A minor, and F. So whatever instrument you've got, you can play along. C, A minor, and And if you want to learn some more, we can do the rest of the song next week. There's a few more chords to it. And it gets a little bit more complicated, but not really. I'm sure you could do it, no problem at all. I think it's time for a mindful minute. Let's have a little bit of calm in your week. I like to do meditation, and it helps me, like I said, with my mental health. So it's always good to have a mindful moment in your day, though it might be just looking at the trees, taking a few deep breaths, just to be in the moment, in that present moment is really important because it really clears your mind, and helps you cope with life, and especially because it's pretty stressful at the moment. Not being able to go out and see your friends and stuff is hard. So here's a little mindful moment for you. Ooh, I almost fell asleep then. I hope you're feeling a bit calmer after that. I am. Right. I'm going to pass you over to our other little reporter outside in the forest. It's that fuzzy again.
Hey you guys, it's Fuzzy here. I'm just out on my daily, no, I wouldn't say daily, my run I do twice a week in my new surroundings. Lots of forest here. So I do this to help my anxiety and to burn off those horrible negative thoughts that you can get when you're feeling anxious and down. So, woo, get out if you can, and I'll pass you back to the other Fuzzy in the studio. See ya.
Thanks for that, Fuzzy. And after that, I went to the boulangerie and had some sweet treats. So it's always good to reward yourself when you've been doing some exercise and hard work. And they were very tasty. There's lots of nice sweet treats around here. I'm just going to have a quick look to see at the comments to see if anybody's commented. Oh, yes. Oh, thanks, Shelley. Thanks. I'm glad you liked the video. That's cool. Hi. Nice tune. Loved it. Thank you very much. Thank you. Right. So it's always a bit delayed on here. It's quite funny. I don't get them for a while. Yeah. The other day I got sent, let me show you this. This is something that somebody sent me. Isn't that nice? It's Bradford. It was a little present sent all the way from Bradford to here. So I really appreciated that to remind me of sunny Bradford. I hope it is sunny in Leeds and Bradford. And Sister Starduck is still with me. She's my little mascot. Anyway, that's all for this week. Next week we'll be looking at my EP. I'm going to teach you some more chords for that one. Yeah, so have a good week. Stay safe. And peace out, everybody. It's been nice. Bye.